Are you feeling anxious or sick all the time? Then it might be your gut. Hi, champions. I'm Dr. Meghna Dikshit, author of You Matter, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our channel. Here we dive deep into the limitless potential of your mind and your brain. Together, we unlock the secrets to success, help you heal from the past, and prepare for an extraordinary future. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And for my committed subscribers, welcome back. Your journey to mastering your mind, your brain, your body, and living your best life continues here. Now, if you're ready to start this journey with me, make sure you type ready in the chat box and let's get this video started. Today, we are diving into the world of the gut brain axis and how this powerful connection could be the missing piece in your healing journey. If you have ever dealt with anxiety, depression, bloating, fatigue, brain fog, and felt like no one really had answers, this video is 100% for you. Because the truth is, your gut might be talking to your brain more than your therapist is. So, are you ready to understand the deeper connection between your gut and your brain? Type deep in the chat box. What is a gut brain axis exactly? The gut-brain axis is a two-way communication system between your brain and your intestines. Think of it like a long-distance relationship, but with the text messages made of chemicals. Your gut is often called the second brain because it has its own nervous system called the enteric nervous system with over 100 million neurons. That is more than your spinal cord. So when you say, I feel it in my gut, you're not being poetic, you're being biologically accurate. Have you ever felt nauseous before a big presentation or had to run to the bathroom before a stressful meeting? That's your gut-brain axis in action. Your brain says we are stressed. Your gut says abort mission. They are talking constantly every day. There was a time when I had acute gut issues. I used to be so very constipated. I had to take laxatives to relieve myself. This was a time when my first partnership was breaking down. Fear of the future had gripped me totally. This fear was not allowing me to let go. My brain used to be in amygdala position forever danger zone. Now let's further understand the way our gut functions. Your microbiome, the hidden community inside you. Inside your gut lives a whole microbial ecosystem. Trillions of bacteria, fungi, and viruses. It is called your microbiome. These microbiomes actually make neurotransmitters like serotonin. About 90% of your serotonin is made in the gut. It's your happy hormone. Second, it helps regulate inflammation. Third, influences your mood, memory, immune function, and even cravings. So if your gut flora is out of balance, that is dysbiosis. It can mess with your mental health, your immune system, and your energy. Let's say someone has been living on processed foods, antibiotics, and lots of stress. Their microbiome gets out of whack. Suddenly, they feel anxious, they can't sleep, they are bloated all the time, and they are snapping at their dog. But instead of looking at the gut, we often treat the brain with pills and ignore the root. Your mental health starts in the gut. So many people are struggling with anxiety, depression, ADHD, brain fog. And yes, mental health is complex. But what if the missing piece was not just psychological? What if it was biological? What if it was chemical? Remember that serotonin we mentioned? Serotonin is a happy hormone. If your gut is inflamed or your microbiome is off, your brain doesn't get the signals it needs because your brain is not producing enough serotonin. I had a friend who was dealing with crippling anxiety. Medicines were not working. Therapy helped, but only little. Then he worked with a functional doctor who tested his gut. Turned out he had leaky gut, bad bacteria overgrowth, and almost no diversity in his microbiome. After 3 months of healing his gut, better food, probiotics, less sugar, his anxiety dropped by 70%. That is not magic, that is science. Inflammation is a silent disruptor. You want to remember this word, inflammation. Most celebrities are today talking about inflammation. Chronic inflammation in the gut doesn't stay in the gut. It travels and guess where it goes? Yup, it can go up to your brain. It can go in your liver. It can go in your heart. That's why gut issues can lead to things like brain fog, mood swings, even cardiovascular and liver issues. It can create memory issues and even neurodegenerative diseases over time. The gut-brain axis is basically your body's internal Slack channel. And when inflammation hits, it's like sending angry emails to your brain every hour. Your brain gets overwhelmed, burned out, foggy. Imagine your gut is the basement of your house. If there's mold down there, you will feel it upstairs eventually. Even if you don't see it, you can't heal the house by fixing the light bulb in the attic. You got to fix the basement. If you follow this, type I follow in the chat box. So how the gut-brain axis affects healing? How does all this connect to healing your emotions? Well, if your gut is inflamed, your nervous system stays on high alert. That means your body is constantly in fight or flight. This slows down your healing, digestion, sleep, regeneration, everything. But when you heal your gut, your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode gets activated. Your immune system can calm down. Your mood lifts, your energy returns, your body begins to repair. Healing becomes possible when your body finally feels safe. I've seen people with autoimmune conditions go into remission. I've seen women reverse PCOS symptoms. I've seen people get off anxiety medicines, all after healing their gut. This is not just nutrition, this is nervous system rehab. So, how do you start healing this gut-brain axis? What can you actually start doing? Step 1 is clean up the diet. Reduce sugar, alcohol, and processed foods. Eat whole fiber-rich foods, fruits, vegetables, legumes. Daily look at your plate. Is it looking colorful? If yes, that means you're eating balanced diet. Feed the microbiome is the second step. Eat fermented foods, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, onions soaked in sirka. Try prebiotic foods like garlic, onion, asparagus. Step number 3, regulate your stress. Meditate, journal, go outside, breath work. Start doing EFT. Step number 4 is prioritize sleep, which is most underrated. Rest can heal your gut. So take at least 7 to 9 hours of deep sleep. Your gut bacteria are nocturnal, believe it or not. So good sleep is equal to healthy gut systems. Step number 5, consider supplementation. Probiotics. Consult your medical practitioner to get the best suitable for you. L-glutamine, zinc carnosine, omega-3s for healing. Step number 6, get tested if needed. Stool test, SIBO breath test, food sensitivity panels. Healing doesn't start with a pill. It starts with listening to your gut. Because your body is not against you, it is talking to you. You just have to tune in. So if you have been stuck mentally, physically, or emotionally, it might be time to stop asking what is wrong with me and start asking what is my gut trying to say. And let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. If this video helped you, hit that like, subscribe. Send this to someone who really needs to hear this today. Your gut has got your back. And if you need more help, make sure to go into the caption, check these 2 links that are posted there. One is to attend my live seminar, which is completely complimentary for you because you stayed back till the end. And second is my book, You Matter. You can start your personal growth journey by buying this book on Amazon. So click on it and I will see you soon.